So I go out one day and I come back home. I tell my dad, Dad, I'm going to become a marketing executive with an international marketing company. My dad says, okay, son, what are you going to be selling? I said, knives, kitchen knives. At the beginning, it was really difficult, very challenging, and I was very bad. 2 weeks into the job, I went to quit. I went to my manager and said, Tom, I don't think this job is for me. He goes, Ramez, I was expecting you to come and tell me that just about now. I said, what do you mean? He goes, I understand you're not from the country, don't speak the right language, and you don't know lots of people, so I can imagine you're only finding it difficult to find success. He goes, but the reason why you feel the way you feel right now is because on the inside you feel you can do this much, but currently you're only doing that much. Am I right? And I looked at him and I said, yeah. He goes, Ramez, that gap is known as frustration. In the office, I went and I spoke with the number one salesperson. I said, hey, Melissa, could you give me the secret for sales success? Now, she looked at me, she goes, she saw me like, young guy. She's like, sure, Ramez, let me tell you the secrets. I was like, please, I'll take some notes. Tell me. She goes, number one, Ramez, is you got to read the books on sales. There's a voice inside of me saying, I don't like reading. What's number two? She goes, Ramez, you got to listen to audio programs in your car. Now here I had to say, Melissa, look, I am 19 years of age. I listen to cool music in my car, not people talking. Okay, what's number three? And she goes, Ramez, you got to invest in yourself, and you got to go to the summer conference coming up. I said, Melissa, look, I asked you how I can make money, not spend money. And then she said to me one sentence that changed my life, and my wish is that it does the same for you. She said, Ramez, yeah, I understand. And there's a very famous guy by the name of Benjamin Franklin. Many years ago, he said, I said, what do you say? He said, take whatever coins you got in your pockets and invest them in your mind, because your mind will fill your pockets with gold. And when I heard that idea, I was like, okay, fine. I don't like reading, but I got to do something here. So I went to the bookstore, bought my first book on sales, and the rest was history. People started noticing I started doing better and better. And then the first time, there was like a reputation. When people wanted to quit, people would say, you know what? There's this guy, Ramez. He's not from the country. Doesn't speak very good English. If he can do it, if he can sell knives, anybody can sell knives. And then my manager asked me to give a little speech in the office, and I stood up and I gave like a 5-10 minute tips. And then the next day at the meeting, a young girl comes over and she's like, Ramez, I want to thank you for your tips. I made my first sale. So she's showing me the first sale. Here's the first, here's the order. I was like, good job. And she's like, no, look. And she puts it in my face. I had to take it out. I said, okay. And then I thought she sold one knife. But there was about 20 lines with different items, and I'm thinking, geez, at the end there was a $1,000 order. I'm thinking she's more than what I'm selling. I said, well, how did you do that? She said, she looked at me confused. She said, I did exactly what you told me to do.